Butrite. Zach, it's going to be a good game today, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. The Monarchs coming with a record of 5-5 overall. They're 1-1 in USA South play. As for the Pacers of William Peace, they are 3-3 and 1-1 in USA South play. Now, the big outliers for the Monarchs so far is at home, they are 4-1. So really good at home so far at Monarch Stadium. As for the Pacers, though, they're 2-0 at home, are on the road. So
something's got to break.
Yeah, something's got to break today. The Monarchs have one hand on the USA South trophy, but the Pride hold the other hand back as the Monarchs lead the best-of-3 USA South Championship Series 1-0 on this Friday afternoon for the Championship Series Game 2, about to get underway here at Armstrong Shelley Field. I welcome you, Zachary Butrite, by myself today. The Pride having their own radio broadcast. So back on Monarch All Access, a champion will be decided today in the USA South. Will it be the Monarchs or will it be the Pride? Like we said, the Monarchs, they lead 1-0. They won game 1 6-3. There's only 4 shots in the second half compared to the Monarchs. They've got 21. Monarchs really coming out with a vengeance in the second half. And there's another shot. Good save there. And picked up almost. Mad scramble now. Behind the back from leg. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Leg picked it up in the mad scramble. Behind the back. Gets it by Shavari Umbasi. If Malivis can go farther. Malivis 79 pitches. Leadoff batters are 1 for 6. He's done a great job in making sure the leadoff is not on base. And that one hit from the leadoff is the only hit he's given up. He has not walked anybody today. 7 strikeouts. Malivis, his 7 strikeouts is a career high. His previous career high was 6. And it was also against the Pride of Greensboro. So he just loves the matchup against Greensboro, does Malivis. And that one is crushed. This pot is boiling over because that's a grand slam for Rush Bowman. And he brings home Evan Sykes, Mike Rinaldi, and Dom Scavone. And this is getting out of hand for the Monarchs. Yeah, this is the opportunity. Olive throwing the full count pitch, and it goes outside the zone. Yes, it does. It's a walk. So the code's been cracked. The run is crossed, but in the worst way possible, the most anticlimactic way. And it's 1-0 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. Straight from the sin bin into the goal category. He's got 2 on the season now, but that one is a big one. And it could go down as a game winner if the Quakers do not score again. And for the first time in 11 years, the Monarchs roar against the Quakers and get their first win.
Yeah, how about that? Nick Allen picks it up.
Well, and Flippin couldn't cross that white line because the Monarchs already had their allotted player number in the white area, the offensive zone for the Monarchs. So he had to get it across, but heavy pressure from the Broncos. Now they take it on the offense themselves. In this draw, Espinosa Ponce flips it over to Manwaring, the 2 goal scorers connecting for the Pride in the last game. But heavy defense from Brooke Morrell knocks it out, and she's on a run herself now. Looking for a teammate. She finds Ramos with the bounce pass. Ramos returns the favor of the bounce pass to Coleman. Coleman right into the pocket of Erica Henry. Back to Coleman. A little 1-2 action, and it's a goal for the Monarchs to go up 5-0. Pitch from Humphreys. Lawson makes contact out to left field, trying to get there, and a great grab! Oh! Wow, that was Aaliyah Jones. And she gets up and celebrates with her center fielder of Skylar Walker, and she deserves it as keeps the 9 out, 9 at bat. Perfect game for her pitcher Humphreys alive through 3 innings. As there's a miss for the Monarchs. So the Pacers now have 8 different scorers. So both teams with 8 scorers each. Goldwaite, not a stranger to these as he takes off. Kuhn hits it third base.
He got a hit and run.
And Engel will go home and tie the ball game up in the bottom of the 9th. He does go upstairs Just a story too high, though. So Riley will get walked to first and advance Westerfield to second. The game's never over until it's over. Strike two. Yakovonis could be the biggest strikeout of his young career. Only his second strikeout it would be, but it would be better than his first.
Be a special one, that's for sure.
And he gets it. So the Lions prowl all weekend, but they finally pounce on the Monarchs to take the third game of the series and improve to 1-2. The Monarchs fall to 7-4 in an absolute thriller of a Saturday afternoon and night game. Baldoa, Jackson Kuhn trying to get the second one. And a great grab. Chris Lee diving like a dolphin out of water. We head to the bottom of the sixth. We stay with double eggs on the scoreboard with 2 hits apiece. Almost a chunk shot, like in golf. Just chunk it up there. And we saw one land earlier right in front of the second baseman of the Monarchs. For the Monarchs are going to be asking, as for the Pride, they have the tying run on first. The game hangs in the balance, as it's been a frantic end to this ball game. Hope you've stuck with us. Here it is to Lee. Tag out at third. Now it's a double play chance. Good throw from Galimo. It's a double play. Carroll only needed one throw to get both outs. And the crowd erupts.